Jesus and the man born blind, the light of the world, the encounter with the Master in Jerusalem during the Feast of Tabernacles. Jesus walked with his disciples through the bustling streets. Amid the crowd, they noticed a man blind from birth, sitting by the roadside begging for alms. One of the disciples asked, "Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind?" Jesus replied, "Neither this man nor his parents sinned. This happened so that the works of God might be displayed in him. As long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world." The miracle the crowd gathered as Jesus approached the blind man. Jesus spat on the ground, made some mud with the saliva, and gently applied it to the man's eyes. He then instructed, "Go, wash in the pool of Siloam." Without hesitation, the man went, guided by friends, to the pool. As he washed, his sight was restored. For the first time he saw the sunlight, the trees, the water, and the faces of those around him. Overwhelmed with joy, he exclaimed, I can see! The reaction of the crowd neighbors and those who knew the man were astonished. They asked among themselves, "Isn't this the man who used to sit and beg?" Some said it was, while others doubted, saying, "He only looks like him." The man confirmed, "I am he." When asked how his sight was restored, he explained, "The man called Jesus made mud, put it on my eyes, and told me to wash in the pool of Siloam. I went, washed, and now I see." The Pharisees' interrogation. Hearing of the miracle, the Pharisees summoned the man for questioning. They demanded to know how he had regained his sight. He recounted the story, but some Pharisees declared, "This man is not from God, for he does not keep the Sabbath." Others countered, "How can a sinner perform such signs?" Divided, they asked the man, "What do you say about him?" He boldly replied, "He is a prophet." The parents' testimony unsatisfied, the Pharisees called the man's parents, who confirmed, "He is our son, and he was born blind. But we don't know how he can now see. Ask him. He is of age. He will speak for himself." Fearful of being expelled from the synagogue, the parents avoided acknowledging Jesus as the Messiah. The blind man's conviction. The Pharisees summoned the man again and pressured him to denounce Jesus. They said, "Give glory to God by telling the truth. We know this man is a sinner." The man replied courageously, "Whether he is a sinner or not, I don't know. One thing I do know. I was blind, and now I see." They pressed him further, but he retorted, "I have told you already, and you did not listen. Why do you want to hear it again? Do you also want to become his disciples?" Angry, they insulted him and cast him out, saying, "You were steeped in sin at birth. How dare you lecture us?" The encounter with Jesus. Later, Jesus found the man and asked, "Do you believe in the Son of Man?" He replied, "Who is he, sir, that I may believe in him?" Jesus said, "You have now seen him. He is the one speaking with you." The man said, "Lord, I believe," and worshipped him. Jesus declared, "For judgment I have come into this world, so that the blind will see, and those who see will become blind." Some Pharisees overheard and asked, "Are we blind too?" Jesus replied, "If you were blind, you would not be guilty of sin. But now that you claim you can see, your guilt remains."